Hello, people. I wanted to. I should maybe write down some notes before I offer this oration, but I'm going to try it without notes first and see if it's adequate for publish. I don't seem to have a lot of viewers, so it's not a big deal. I listed a couple of not really very good videos about Heidegger, excerpts from Being in Time, and some of my surrounding thoughts, and I did not really think I was successful with that project. I sort of abandoned it in the middle of the endeavor. But at the same time, I mean, I've sort of been thinking about it. I read the book. Actually, it was a few years ago now. I was sort of taking a class with it. I was attending a class meeting. I wasn't enrolled at the time, and so I absorbed the discussion from that lecture also. But I had my own reaction to Heidegger. I mean, and I want to share one of the main points that I got from Heidegger that really meant a lot to me, that I felt was very powerful and very important, was this message that I received from him in that book. Or if it was just it was what I gathered while I intook the lecture and the book. It could not necessarily belong to me. Like I say, it probably belongs to Heidegger, maybe some people from the class. I'm not saying this has nothing to do with me. Just leave me out of it. I'm not taking credit for anything. But I did want to sort of share the point, because in a sense it's the most important point in our lives, in human life. So it's a very, very important point. And it has to do with identity, personal identity, and personal historic identity. Or I don't want to necessarily use Heidegger's technical terminology, historicity, although I think what I'm talking about flows out of Dasein's historicity. I haven't read the text in a while, and I haven't been reading Heidegger secondary literature or anything, so I'm going to leave out historicity. But I received that there's an imperative for human beings, for people, and this imperative is bioethnic or biocultural, in the sense that our existence, our being, our sign, if you will, flows fundamentally from our biological history and the culture that goes along with that biological history, or the history of that culture. For myself, this is difficult for anyone to really try to understand, although with the web and a certain the expansion of certain aspects of the internet have really made a lot of seemingly authentic information available to people concerning their biocultural, bioethnic history. We are only our authenticity. If we are not our authenticity, we are no thing, or we are actually worse than nothing. We are our enemy. And it is very important to not be the enemy. The enemy is the other. The enemy is that which is not our authentic biocultural or bioethnic identity, that historic being that we are, which is our truth. If we are not our truth, if we are not that authentic essence or that authentic expression today of that bioethnic, biocultural, historic being, identity that I'm talking about, that is behind us, that is part of us, then we are nothing. But it is worse than that. We are not nothing. We are the enemy. We are the other. We are the lie. So we must be the truth. We must be the truth. May mean we have to fight. But, I want to post another video after this. I don't know if I articulated that. It's very basic. I should have maybe taken some notes so I wasn't thinking in the middle of it. That's one point. From this point, we can try to understand what this being truth means in an abstract sense. So it brings in religion and of course religion being one of the ultimate pillars of culture. There's a lot of thoughts and a lot of problems, I think, caveats, if you will, of this situation. But I want to discuss more in subsequent videos, even if people don't listen, because actually this is helpful for me. Okay, thanks for listening. Be the truth.